Virgo, welcome to your December weekly reading. How are you? Hope you are staying warm. All right, let's get our bonus cards drawn for you. And if you are curious about any of the decks I use, they are all listed in the playlist description along with my Amazon affiliate links. So do check that out. And while you are over there, do look at your sun, moon, and rising signs to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. Some say it's fractal, and that is crazy. Could be. Could be. All right, let's get into this reading. They're so slippery. I have to pull them all down here. All right, Virgo. Let's get your unlocking the secret garden. What do we have for Virgo? Bam. Permission. Oh, permission. Okay, so the universe is giving you permission to live your best life. How about that? You don't need permission. But we'll see. What you I feel like the universe has granted you permission to do what you want. Why does that frog remind me of Don King? Yeah. Or it's like he has an artichoke on his head. That is adorable. That is so funny. I don't know. Permission. Yeah. You've been granted a key. You've been granted permission. Oh. All right. Let's see. This is your sacred animal oracle for Virgo. Ooh, magic. Oh, yeah. I just heard that song. Do you believe in magic? All right. Dragonfly. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. Yep. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. That is some really good positive self-talk. I like that. But crazy thing about dragonflies, they can be a nymph in the water for like 17 years. Long time. I mean, as long as a frog doesn't eat them or something. But when they decide that they're ready, whatever happens in them to come up, maybe conditions in the water, maybe there's not enough food, who knows what triggers it, weeks that they are alive, weeks. But I definitely believe in magic. We have a special kind of magic here on Earth. It's very unique. All right. But you could be transforming right now. Definitely shedding the past. So permission. I'm trying to think, what tarot card would that be? Granted permission. I'm not even sure. This transformation, that is death card, possibly. Letting go of the past feels like a Four of Pentacles. Karmic justice. Well, that one's easy. That's the justice card. Karmic justice. Well, karma just means action. And so whatever you're doing, whatever action you're putting in, that's what you'll get. It's the funny thing about the justice card here, Virgo, is that it doesn't judge. It's a reflection. It gives you what you put in. That's it. We have the Page of Wands. Oh, and we have the Ten of Swords. Why are you happy about the Ten of Swords, Dawn? Because it's a release. It's the end of suffering. I mean, to me, that's good news. There we go. Three of Swords, healing. What is going on, Virgo? You're excited about a new beginning in something. Oh, Saggy energy. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. Serendipity. Possibly changing your fate here. Five of Wands. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. I love that. There you are, Virgo. You are showing up right there. Five of Wands is Leo energy. Oh, Six of Swords, movement. Because you could be moving, maybe. Traveling. Could be. Nine of Swords. What have you got to be worried about? We'll see. Page of Pentacles. Earth energy. Well, that's Gemini. Let me move this down just did a little bit. There we go. All right, let's get this first row. Let's clarify. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So we got a mix. We got a lot of swords here. We got a lot of swords in your reading, a lot of air. Something definitely on your mind here. You get what you give, so. But justice, karmic justice, almost makes me feel like something is turning out in your favor. Ooh, 6 of Cups. You might be getting a gift from a Sagittarius. We have the Page of Swords. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. Ooh, all right. You have 2 pages here. Communication, youthful, energy. So the Page of Wands, all pages are curious, right? Youthful. This is not just Sagittarius, it's all the fire signs, right? That side eye, it's almost like somebody's watching you in a way. And you have the 6 of Cups coming in. Now, for some of you, it could be someone you knew as a child, or there's a childlike enthusiasm and excitement here. This could be a new person. Doesn't have to be. It just depends on your situation. But I feel like this individual makes you feel childlike. And there's a gift here. I'm not sure if they are the gift or if they are giving you a gift, something like that. I feel like this energy here is not yours, but let's explore if it could be. This does feel like someone else. This could be saying that you are finding there's something here that you are enthusiastic about, excited about, curious about, wanting to explore. And you might be giving someone a gift, but there is a gift coming in here. It could be, the gift could be just that excitement and passion. Could be. We have the 10 of Swords in the same row as this 9 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Now, pages can represent immature energy or just youthful. Sometimes there's a bit of immaturity, but I'm not really seeing it yet. So we'll see. Depends on who you're dealing with. There is a situation, something here that is ending, this 10 of Swords. Whatever it is, whatever this is for you, it is over. It's done. There is no going back. There's no bringing it back. It is completely finished. That's what the 10 of Swords is. And it's being crossed by the Page of Swords. And since this is the end of suffering, I can't help but think that this is some kind of relief. This is good news in a way, because Page of Swords, they can be messengers. It can be messages. This is good news that something is over. Okay? It could be something small. It could be something big. Right? This is giving you freedom here, whatever this is. Freedom to start something new, freedom to learn something new. Now, if you're in a relationship that ended here, someone could have their eye on you here, Virgo, very possibly. We do have the 3 of Swords here with it. So I don't think this was, it is the end of suffering. It could be that you are healing something from your past or something that ended with this 3 of Swords and the Chariot. You're victorious here. I kind of almost get that blessing in disguise feeling that this is over. It could, I mean, it really could be anything. It could be that you get laid off or fired from a job, and then something better comes in, a new offer, a new opportunity, a new something, and then you're off to the races. So it's so weird how things happen in our lives, and they can initially look bad, but it turns out to be, it works out for us in some way. So we have healing here, potential for healing. It's saying that there needs to be healing here, but you're going to be victorious, and you're moving away from it, is what I'm seeing here with the Chariot. Because the Chariot, this is Cancer energy. It's having a mission. It's being guided by they're supposed to be sphinxes. We see horses here, but it's like the mysteries of the universe. You're being guided or pulled in a direction here. I am feeling travel, because we've got opposite here. We got the Six of Swords, saying that you've done the healing, that you're moving on. But what I like about the Chariot is having a focus, a destination. There's some place you want to be or go or have or become, and you're going for it. And it says you have victory. So I think things are going to be speeding up. So something is ending here. But it's like it's a blessing in disguise, really. I mean, look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And that's great. That's luck. It's Sagittarius energy. It's Jupiter. It's wonderful. And I'm not surprised we're seeing a lot of Saggy come up, because we are in December now. So let's see what's crossing. The Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Woo! Woo! Okay. So Gemini here, this choice, is also the rising sign, opposite sign. We have the Ace of Wands. Woo! And the Page of Pentacles. Again, we have 2 pages here. 2 pages. It could be a new opportunity coming in with work, some type of resources here. So something is changing here. I think it's got everything to do with that Chariot and that focus, what you're really focused on, what you desire, what you're putting your energy and momentum towards. I think you're going to have a lot of luck with it. And this is all about your choices that you make too. Because could it be love? Maybe. There could be a choice in love here. But it's also, we have this Mercury energy. And I feel like it's basically you're choosing a new path here. That's what I'm feeling. Or there's some kind of new opportunity opening up for you here, Virgo. It's serendipity. This is like meeting the right people, making the right choices. Lucky choices, lucky break is what I'm feeling. A lot of luck here with the choices you make. Woo! Can you imagine? It's like you found a lucky rabbit's foot. Don't lose it like Sam did, because then you'll lose your shoe in the drain. Okay, so it's so funny. It's such a good episode. When Dean, he threw the pen at that guy, and it went right into the gun. He was like, "I'm Batman." Okay. Focus. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. There could be some, I don't know. Is there some kind of competition here for something that you feel very passionate about? Is it a person? We have that Page of Wands, the Six of Cups. So I am feeling the energy of another person here. Very passionate, maybe a new person. You might feel there's competition for this person. Maybe there is, but I think you bring a special light to this scenario, right? That's what I'm feeling here with this Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something here that has got you really stirred up. That's what I'm feeling with this Five of Wands. It's almost, I don't feel like this is a bad Five of Wands. I think it's asking you, is it worth fighting for? Or something like that. I feel like you have the light here in this situation. You have the inspiration. Maybe you're figuring something out in this chaos. Because this feels like a divine inspiration or something that is helping you with this conflict. Perhaps you're learning from them, learning from the competition, or maybe they're really, because it's being trumped by that ace there, maybe there really is no competition, and that's what you need to know, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles crossing the Eight of Pentacles. There's something here. There's an opportunity for you to add to. This feels separate from that message. Adding something to your skill set for what you do for work with the Eight of Pentacles. This is what you're doing every single day, showing up for. And so, if this was you on your journey up the ladder, so to speak, with what you do for work, if you were to not grow, because that's with the pages, this was very studious, is learning something new, right? If you were to just stay right there and not progress here, what would happen in your career? You probably wouldn't have see any changes. You probably wouldn't get very many raises, if any at all. But as you add this knowledge, you see now each one becomes better and better and better. So I feel like you might be doing some extra learning something new to add to what you do now to make yourself more valuable. Because the more valuable you become, that's how you make more money within your workforce. So that feels very like a direct message there regarding your pentacles. The other part of this feels very much like a new beginning, possibly in a romantic relationship. We have the Six of Swords crossed by the Five of Swords. All right, let's see what's on this Nine and the Page again. Getting a lot of duplicate cards. It could be a good time to learn something new with all these pages here. Ah, the Hanged Man. Yep. Oh, that's great. And the Three. Okay. Woo. All right. So when we have, and this has happened for Taurus reading, when we have multiple cards show up in a reading, it's emphasizing that. And we want to look at the cards that are associated with it. So we'll get to that in just a second because the Three of Swords is important here. Is that the only duplicate we have here for this reading? Besides the pages. Okay, Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. It could be moving in your mind, right? Thinking of different things. Figuring something out here is what I'm getting. Because this chaos here, this Five of Wands, could be in your mind. You know, some type of conflict in your mind. And maybe it could be, what do I want to train? Oh, so this could be, if you're adding to your skill set here, which is highly recommended to make yourself more valuable, you could be trying to figure out what the heck you want to study, okay? Could be as simple as that, Virgo. So here we have this taking a risk. Yeah, could be taking a risk here with the Five of Swords. It's also the energy of winning at any cost, you know? So I feel like you're going to have to, you know, you don't have to do anything, but you could be stepping outside of some type of comfort zone. You're going towards something that feels, uh, it might initially feel a little risky, right? Because you're trying to take what you've learned from a situation here, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and you're trying to get to a place that is more, I want to say, level and not as chaotic. And it feels uncomfortable and risky because I don't think you've done that before. You're venturing into some uncharted waters. That's what we have. Uncharted thinking. You know, you haven't done this before. You haven't been this version of you. You haven't made these types of decisions. And so it might feel risky because it's taking you out of your comfort zone. So we can get comfortable with discomfort. And that's what the Nine of Swords kind of is. It's that nightmare energy, Groundhog Day, something going round and round. But the problem with the Nine of Swords is it's bad in your mind situation, but it's not bad enough for you to do anything about it because you're in your bed. It's where you've always been. It's an uncomfortable comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? But the hangman is coming in here, I think, as to help this energy, this Pisces energy, is to try to see things from a different perspective, to turn things upside down, to make different decisions, to do the opposite, the upside down. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing here. When you can see this from a different perspective, you'll understand what you have to do next. How did these situations help you? How did they make you stronger? What can you let go of? That's what I feel. Don't let these things keep you tied up forever. There is a reflective moment here that's coming in. If you allow yourself to really look at these things and release, the universe is giving you permission to release this and transform. That's what this is. It's time. Woo, Virgo. It's time to release yourself from your mental prison. If that's your story, we have the Page of Pentacles crossed by the Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles is that studious energy. It's a protector. It's way pre-Empress. It's a protector of an idea or a seed or an opportunity that you've carried with you. It's like kind of like in Kung Fu Panda when he finally unrolls the dragon scroll, and it's like a golden mirror, and he realizes that he is the secret. I know he says there's no secret ingredient, but the secret ingredient is really him. It's just him. It's just you here, protecting your own ambitions and ideas. But if you just protect that seed and you never plant it, you never do anything with it, it'll never grow. It'll just always be just a seed. And so there is something you need to heal here within you. And I think it has to do with your opportunities, the way you think about things, your future, what you want to plant, and possibly even believing in yourself that you can do it. You can have whatever you want. You can grow whatever you want. This feels like that dragonfly moment where the dragonfly decides to stop being comfortable in the pond, where it's also dangerous. There's risk everywhere, no matter what we do. So everything is risky, right? But there needs to be something healed here within your capacity to step out and to plant these seeds and to do something. That's what this feels like. You have victory. When you focus on something, you have victory. So a couple different messages in this for you, Virgo. Let's look at our bonus. Fire! Here we go. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. There we go. It's beautiful. That's the renewal spirit right here. It's coming in. Out with the old, in with the new. The fire burns it up. That's it. We have eagle spirit. Oh, nice. This is saying you are protected right now. And it's also about, the eagle sees from very high up. Great vision. Can see the big picture. Soul merger, ebb and flow. This is like alignment right here. Big time alignment. Coming into being. It feels like the lovers, in a way, of you becoming one and becoming whole, choosing yourself. For some of you, caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You're going through a transformation here, definitely. With that dragonfly energy. The Ten of Swords, whatever it is, it's in the past, it's done, it's gone. Your old life, whatever, however you want to take it. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Yeah, I mean, we've all met people like this in our lives, and you just have to limit your time with them. We have desk. Pay attention to your work. Pay attention to your work. So have a work area that is conducive to you helping getting your work done efficiently is what I'm getting right there. Little spring cleaning in the winter, possibly. So that's it, Virgo. Interesting. So we had two kind of messages here. Like one was about a person, a gift, and then we have this element of transformation and learning something new, but also taking a risk as well with these this opportunity. This because the page is holding the Ace of Pentacles here, and that's coming in for you twice. So there's something here that the universe is saying you have permission to learn this and to grow. That's what I have. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. Let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.